Man, if you wonder why I'm smiling, if you wonder why I'm in such a great mood, and if you're really wondering why the days seem a little bit brighter, seem a little bit stronger, God is good. That's all I got to say. God is good. Bam. Let me tell you all. We finally got the final approval, and we have the permit to occupy our dwelling right now. Everything is legit. No more ducking and hiding, no more shucking and moving this and doing none of that. We legit now. And I am like ecstatic, man. Lord knows it's been a big journey. Lord knows that it's been challenging, y'all. And that's why I keep saying, make sure if you want to go and do raw land, you want to do it from scratch, make sure this is something you really want to do. I mean, we've learned a lot. I mean, when I say we learned a lot about the process. We learned a lot about rules and regulations. We learned about working with contractors, working with subs of the contractors. We learned a lot about a lot of things that engineers have to do, what to look for, what not to look for. I wouldn't not do it again. And even with the knowledge that I've experienced, if I had to do it again, it would be a whole lot easier, a whole lot smoother, because now I know what to look for. But yes, the code, the building code enforcers, not code enforcers, from the permanent office, man, I'm just on the high right now. I don't know how to explain it, because now we fully legit now, where everything from our cabin to our land to our well to our septic tank to the land clearing, everything is all legitimate. Electrical, everything is all done and buttoned up, and we now have everything that we need to do to just start to enjoy our land, enjoy our home site. And the last thing that's left on the manufactured home here is the skirting. So they will not do the skirting underneath here, and we can't close it in until we got that final approval for the permit. So the building permit has been approved. It has been posted. Everybody has been alerted and notified, and now we can slowly close the deal. And now we're getting at the point where we're ready to go ahead and do the skirting, and then I could do my hedges, my landscape, and everything. Do work on my decking, work on a lot of different things that I want to do to enhance the property and make it more of ours, and put it more of a branding of ours. So I'm ecstatic, y'all. I am so happy, and I feel so accomplished, you know. Gigi and I, we've been going through this journey, and Gigi has been phenomenal with staying on top of people, following through. We both had to tag team at certain times. I had to be out here, and I thank God that I was able to be out here during this process, because there was a lot of things that would have elongated this process if I wasn't here. There's a lot of communication that may have not been transpired if I wasn't here. So it was a blessing to be here at the stages and the process of all the flow. And I know we saved thousands upon thousands of dollars by kind of managing these projects ourselves. But I can also see why people pay people to do this whole process. But we live in a day and age now, especially, do not, just because you pay a professional, do not just say, okay, relax, sit back. You're going to have to follow up on professionals. You're going to have to confirm what they tell you. Whatever they tell you, it did not happen. Confirm everything. We had situations where we would have professionals that would come and actually do a task and do a job and then pull the first permit. And we wouldn't find that out until later on, when we had to get something that connected to that permit. So make sure that you understand your local, your county, building permits. Have a great relationship with them. Talk to them. Find out what things you can do and what you can't do. Because we got a lot of close times where we almost had to redo stuff that we spent thousands upon thousands of dollars in. And man, I just thank God we didn't have to go through that. But now here we are, we're at this stage where we finally are at this part where we can just truly enjoy the land, enjoy our new home, and just live and live an enriched life, and just not have to worry about, we got so many days to get this done, so many days to get that done. We got to make sure we get the revenue, because if this expires, then it becomes a domino effect. And then we got to make sure we get this contract to do this and do that. It's just a time where you can sit back, you can breathe, and now you can truly enjoy this period of time. So there was things like so many things that I didn't know, like for this county and this state of Florida, we had to get a permit just to do a driveway. We had to get a permit just to clear the land. We had to get a permit just to bring our RV back here. And the permit had a time limit. We could not live in our permit but for a certain period of time. And then we had to make sure we stayed on top of that as far as renewal, extensions, requests, and all of the limitations that we had when we were doing. We had to have burn permits. We had to have, I mean, it was just so much permitting. You know, you got every stage from electrical to septic, to well, to the building of the structure and everything, to even laying out the foundation part of the structure. It's just so many different steps and so many different processes that we had to go through. And there's so many fees, assessment fees, engineering fees, things that I ain't gonna lie to you. There's no way in the world I would have known the budget for a lot of this stuff. You always do your 10 to 15%, maybe even 20% of whatever you think something's gonna cost, because you know something's gonna go wrong. But looking back on it, only God brought us through this. Only God brought us through this, because if I had to look at everything that we've invested, that we've done to get at this point, I'd be the first one to say there's no way in the world we would have enough resources to get this done. There's no way in the world I would have felt like we would have been equipped to do this. Not only just financially, but physically at the same time. But that trust and that grace and that just leaning on, not to our own understanding, but just to God's understanding, it brought us thus far. And I can't wait to see the next chapter and what we're going to do for us moving forward. Right now, we're going to just relax for a little bit, enjoy this great occasion. We're going to really enjoy to go ahead and get everything, our furniture in, try to get everything organized, put in place, and it's time to live. And it's time to live in our new home and make it our own. And just next come entertainment. We love entertaining. We love having fellowship. We've already kind of entertained, but we're going to really do a little bit more of it. We're going to do more invites. We're going to have more of just fellowshipping. And then once everything kind of calms down a little bit, of course, you know, Eco, he always got to go to the next project and what's next. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all of this whole thing and this process. And it don't stop, and it won't stop. And we're going to continue to keep on growing and just enriching what we have and adding value to what we have, and just living and enjoying life, you know, enjoying this blessing from God, enjoying this natural voyage, this natural place. I mean, come on, fam. Look at this. I mean, look, it's just beauty, man. It's just beautiful to be out here. It's beautiful to be one with nature. It's things that when we first got on the land that I didn't think I could ever tolerate. I didn't think I'd ever be as comfortable as I am out here. Now when people are new to the land, things that I don't even pay attention to, like bugs and a bunch of other stuff, where even though I was in shape for riding a bike and maybe going for walks or every now and then lift a little weights or something, now I just look at my endurance. It's a whole lot better. I look at just my knowledge, my overall general knowledge, and my confidence, and being out here and being in the midst of all of this nature and being in a relaxed state. It's just such a blessing. It's just such a honor just to be a part of this and be a part of this creation, and to just build and put my palm trees where I want to put them and put my fruit trees where I want to put them. I just got to nurture them, take care of them, let them continue to build and grow. And over the years, man, the goal is to have a beautiful food forest and just a beautiful natural environment mixed with a little modern day convenience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I might have me a little off-grid piece to it here and there. But whenever when I want to go back in and get back into that comfortable environment, I just slide right back on in, you know. The goal is to create a vacation every day. Every day that I'm out here, every day that I'm experiencing, every day that I walk the land, to be like, man, I can't believe all of this is mine. I can't believe this. This is what I dreamt about, but it far exceeded it. And now it's not so overwhelming now. It's not so uncertainty no more. You know, it's more of confidence. It's more of trusting, and it's more of just, what will you have me to do next? What will you bless me with the strength and the endurance to move forward to the next phase of our lives? So, man, I just want to share this special moment with you all. And y'all been with us throughout this whole process. And it's just been beautiful. It's been amazing. And I'm just glad that we were able to bring you all along through this process and through this journey. And I'm just looking forward to, you know, the next chapter. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all. A lot of y'all have contributed, have blessed us with gifts, has helped us more with our morale, have encouraged us, and been with us throughout this way. And it's not over. We still got more to go, more to grow. But thank you for allowing us to be a part of your lives and your experience and this with us so far leading up to now. So I hope y'all are well. I hope everything is blessed. And remember, don't just dream it, don't just pray about it, but get up and go do it. Y'all be well and be blessed, and don't forget to keep on growing. Grow.